This gas log set will have its controls down underneath the grate and logs. Now your logs may not look exactly like these, but the controls will be in the same place. We've got two controls on this one. We have a button on the left that we push. It's called the igniter. That's going to cause a spark to light the pilot. And then we have a gas knob on the right side where we're going to turn the gas flow on, turn the main burner on and off, and shut the gas flow off when we don't want it running at all. With this log set, you first have to get the pilot lit in order for the main burner to be turned on. I'm going to take this front log off just to show you where the pilot's located at. You won't have to remove the log when you're actually burning it, because you can look down in between the front log and the middle log and see that pilot to know that you've got it lit. Once that pilot's lit, then that will allow you to be able to turn the main burner on. To start this gas log set up, we're going to use that little knob on the right. Here we can see we have a white dot that's lined up with off at the top. That means the system is off and it's not running and there's no gas flowing into the system. What we have to do is rotate that gas knob counterclockwise so that we line the white dot up with the ING, which stands for ignition. That's the position that we're going to use to start the system up. So there, that's now lined up with the ING. And you'll notice when that's pushed into that position that you can push in on that knob now. And every time you push that in, that starts gas flowing to that little pilot assembly up there. So what we're going to do is we're going to push that in and hold it and then hit the igniter button. This is a close-up of the pilot behind the front log. When you press down on that push button igniter, there'll be a spark that'll jump across the gap right here. When you hold the gas knob in on the ignition setting, that will light the gas when you press the button. So lighting that pilot, pressing down on that knob in the ignition position, and then pushing in on that push button igniter. That will light the pilot flames back up inside. You'll have to look down to see that, and you'll hold that in until the pilot stays lit without you holding it in. It should be 15 to 30 seconds. If the pilot goes out, you'll have to start it again, but if you hold it down for at least 15 seconds, that pilot should stay lit. Once then the pilot's lit, I can turn the main flames on by rotating this knob counterclockwise. You'll notice it starts on high and then we'll turn the flame down to low. So if I rotate this now, I push in slightly and click it, then the main burner flame will come on. So as I push that knob in and rotate it counterclockwise, the flames are going to come on high. And then from there, I can turn those flames down to a low setting and back up to high by rotating it clockwise. And then if I just want the main flames to go out, I'm going to push it in slightly, turn it until it stops. It'll lock in place there in the ignition position again, which means that pilot light will stay lit. It'll make it much easier to turn the main flames on and off if you leave the pilot running all the time. If I want to turn the pilot flame completely off, I have to push in on that knob, rotate clockwise so that that dot is once again lined up with the off. Now the gas is shut off to the system and it's not going to come on.